Hello everyone, my name is Anastasia Sharova, I'm the founder of Happy Bellyfish, and today I'm going to share with you what you should eat to live 100 years or more. Today's video is based on the findings from the book by David Buettner, The Blue Zones. Dan Buettner teamed up with National Geographic and studied specific areas around the globe where you can find the highest concentration of people who live 100 years or even beyond. They looked not just at the number of years, but they were studying people who actually lived healthy long lives with a clear mind. These areas are located in Sardinia, Italy, in Greece, in Costa Rica, in Japan, and in the US. And even though the geography is vast, there were a lot of similarities in lifestyles and the diets of those people. So, what should you eat to live 100 years? What do centenarians eat who live in those blue zones? First of all, their diets are predominantly plant-based. At each meal, they eat at least 2 different types of vegetables. Moreover, a lot of vegetables and fruits come to their table directly from their own garden, so they actually harvest their own foods. Second, one of the cornerstones of their diet are legumes. Soybeans in Japan, for example. Some experts have already declared legumes to be the food of the future, and they believe that this is the type of food that can save the population of our planet from malnutrition. I can't comment about that, but I can assure you that there is a clear link between the consumption of legumes regularly and the longevity and the health. And by the way, speaking about special foods which contribute to longevity, I should also mention nuts. So, if you want to live 100 years, maybe you should add a bit of nuts in your everyday diet. Third, their diets largely rely on whole grains and simply carbs. It's purple sweet potatoes and yellow sweet potatoes in Japan, it's daily tortillas in Greece, and it's durum wheat in Sardinia in Italy. Basically, all the diets are the representation of the balanced combination of carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Healthy fats, of course. Also, even though the diet of the centenarians from the blue zones is predominantly plant-based, they do allow themselves to eat a bit of meat once in a while, except for one blue zone. Usually, meat is reserved for special occasions and, for example, eaten on Sundays only, and it's always high quality grass-fed meat. In most of the zones, alcohol was also a considerable part of the diet. For example, Sardinians enjoy a special red wine which has 3 times more flavonoids than any other wine variety. Remember though that when it comes to alcohol, moderation is key. It's not about downing a few bottles to stay healthy, but it's about having a glass or 2 on a regular basis. However, there are some considerations that the real reason why people who live the longest enjoy wine in the evenings is not because of its direct health benefits, but because it relaxes you and basically you have a stress-free evening. And as the book also showed, the low stress is one of the biggest contributing factors to the long and healthy life. So talking about the diets of the centenarians, it's not just about what you eat, but it's also about how you eat. For example, in the Japanese blue zone, there was a golden rule that you never eat until you're full, till here. So you only fill up your stomach by 80% and you keep a little bit of space. It was also very important to eat in smaller portions. Basically, it helps you to avoid overeating. Another important factor is how much attention you give to food. All people who live in the blue zones and live long, they eat high quality foods, and a lot of this food is actually produced by themselves in their own gardens, and they give a lot of attention to it. So when you eat, just eat. Don't watch TV or do any other activities at the same time. Eat consciously and enjoy your meals. As I said, food was not the only secret of the long life. There are a lot of other contributing factors. So for example, low stress, regular exercise, moderate exercise though, no need to run for an Ironman, but having daily walks. Then also valuable time with your family and friends, feeling needed, feeling connected, feeling a part of the community. They are all very important factors that contribute to a long, happy and healthy life. So, do you know anyone who has been living for more than 100 years? Do you know what they've been eating? Please share with us in the comments. We'd love to hear. Stay healthy and happy always, and live 100 years. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, head over to happybellyfish.com and check out some amazing online programs and cooking classes that we are offering together with food experts from all around the world. Eat healthy, keep your belly and taste buds happy.